Hi everyone, welcome to our channel DevNode. So today we are discussing LeetCode question number 1, and it is easy but it is very basic question which help us in solving the future questions. So please focus on that. So this is our second video of hash map playlist. The question name is to sum. Before getting to the question, let's start with a story. Suppose you are going to a grocery store and you have only 100 rupees in your pocket. Now you need to choose only two items whose sum is equal to 100, neither less neither more. So you need to pick exactly two items whose sum is equal to 100 because you have only 100 rupees. So this is the real life example of this problem, and if we talk about computer science, this is known as two sum problem, where we have a list of integer array and a target. The target is your money you have in your pocket, money you have, and integer array is list of items prices, and you need to pick exactly two items whose cost equal to 100, neither less neither more. So here we have these are the list price of items, and the money you have is 9. So you only pick two items whose sum is equal to 9. So you pick 2 or 7. So this is the question. Now let's see what is the basic simple thing that you can see. Like you can check the each pair, like 20 and 40 sum is equal to 80, not equal to 100. 20 and 60, 20 and 80, this is equal to 100, and 40 and 80, this is equal to 120. So you will get the pair. But here you have only 3 elements, 20, here you have only 2 elements, 20, 40, 60, and 80, 4 elements. So it's easy for you. From the naked eye you can observe like 20 plus 80 is equal to 100. But sounds this easy. But what if you have millions of the prices? The number of items in the shop is huge. Then at that time checking every pair becomes super slow. So this is not a good idea. Now think about a magic bag. Now let's think about in terms of magic bag. What you see there, if I told you there is a trick, you have a magic bag that remembers the number that you already seen. So in the magic bag you remember what are the numbers you already seen. Suppose in 20, 40, 80, 60, it check, you see 20, so it remember what are the number you check. So you go to 20, and what is your requirement, what is the complement number, your target is 100 and you see 20, what is the number you are looking for? 80, correct? You see, if 80 is present in your magic bag, we call this magic bag as a hash map. If it is present there, then that is your answer. If not, then put this number in your magic bag, like you put 20 there. Now you go to 40. Now what you need? 100, and you pick the item from 100 rupees, you pick the item for 40 rupees. What is the remaining money you have? 60 rupees. So you need to see, is there any item in your magic bag that has the value 60? No. Then you put this 40. Now you go to 80. Now you have 100 rupees, you spent 80, you remember with 20, correct? Now you see in your magic bag you have 20 rupees item in your bucket list. No. Yeah, you have 20 items. So what is your answer? This 20 and this 80 is your answer. See, you just see the number once, you are not repeating the numbers. So every time you pick a number, you ask, is the number that complement? What is the complement? Suppose you pick item of 40 rupees. So what is the remaining money you have? 60. Is already present your magic bag or not? If it is there, then that is your answer. So this is, now let's break what is the intuition. So basically the intuition of the trick is, you have 100 rupees and out of that you are picking an item of 20 rupees, correct? So what is the remaining money you have? Remaining money you have is 80 rupees. if in the magic bag you don't have any item whose value is 80, then you can't pick. So what, you see this 20, so you store that 20 here. Now you go to 40 rupees item, again 100 minus 40, you required 60. So you see magic bag, is there any item available with the cost of 60 that you have seen? No, not seen yet. So what you seen right now? 40. Now again you go with 80. So what is the money you remaining? 20 rupees. So see, if you have you seen any item which is cost is 20. So at the first step you see that item, and from where you get, you store that item in your magic bag. Now you got 20. So this 80 rupees item you are purchasing now, and 20 rupees item is also available. So you will purchase these two items, that you will get your answer 80 and 20. So this is just a big just a intuition, like you see the number, if it does not fit, you save it for the future users, and it goes on. For every number in the list, just subtract it from the target. Just subtract the number from the target. That gives you a number that you need, because we subtract 40, then we got the number that we need. If you already seen that complement before, boom, we found our answer. So that's it. Now let's understand the code, how we write it. So we define a function. This is the Python code. We define a some function in which we are getting the list of items, and the target, what is the money we have. Correct. Now we see how many numbers we have already seen. We start our loop. This is the index and this is the number. Now what is the complement number? Target minus number you will get. Now you see this complement number is present in your Mac. You already seen this complement number or not in this. If you complement number in your scene, if you see that item is present, you already seen that item, then you will return the index of that item and the index of current item, because in the question it required index. If it not required index, we will pass the value. If the complement number is not present, then we will save the number that we are seeing right now. We will save the number and with that index. So in future, if this will become our required number, then we will see it is present, and then we will return this. Here, what is the time complexity for this solution? Time complexity will be O of n, because you see each number once, you are just moving forward. You just see one number once. Suppose 20, 40, 60, 80. So you see 20 once, you see 40 once, you see 80 once, you see 80 once, or you see 60 once. So you seen the number only once. So you will iterate only n time. Now for the magic bag, or the scene list, we have hash map. We are using hash map for that, and that hash map required how many numbers that you will store in the hash map. The numbers that are present 20, 40, 60, 80. So it is also of n. So this is the time complexity. So guys, let me know this idea about understanding the question with the help of story. If you like it, please let me know in the comment section, and subscribe for more trend boosters our channel DevNode. Thank you guys.